Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In this lesson, we will talk about attached pronouns. This is where the pronoun is attached to the noun. So let's first look at attached pronouns which are singular. If we want to say his book, the attached pronoun is hu. So what we can write is kitabu hu. If we want to say her book, we will write kitabu ha. If we want to say your book, we will say kitabu ka. If we want to say your book to a woman, then we will say kitabu ki. So this is second person female. If we want to say my book, so that's first person, then we will say kitabi. So here I have completed the table for you, and I want you to look at this very carefully and try and learn all these attached pronouns for the singular case. So singular male is who, female is ha, second person male is ka, second person female is ki, and then first person is e. Kitabu hu, kitabu ha, kitabu ka, kitabu ki, and kitabi. Now I want to point out some basic rules. The attached pronoun is a mudaf ilay. So what this means is that the noun plus the attached pronoun is a murakkab idafi. If we look at kitabuhu, here kitab is the mudaf and hu is the mudaf ilay. This is because we are showing ownership or possession. The who or he is in possession of the book. So the book or the kitab is the mudaf, that is what is being possessed, and who is the person who is possessing. That's why we can think of this as a murakkab idafi, and the attached pronoun is the mudaf ilay. Now, in earlier lessons, we've said that the mudaf ilay is in jar form, and that jar is indicated by a zair or a kasra or a double kasra. But here, the attached pronoun does not necessarily take a kasra. And even though it doesn't take a kasra, we still consider it in the jar form. So just take that as a given. Now, there are some peculiarities in terms of how third person singular is written. The third person singular will always be this ha, but the way it is written might vary slightly depending on the harf and the harkat just before. So if we have kitabuhu, notice here we have a dhamma on the previous letter. When we have a pesh or a dhamma on the previous letter, or if we have a zabar slash fatha just before, then we write this upside down or inverted pesh or inverted dhamma. If we have a jazm or a sukoon, so that's this thing over here where we pause, then we will put a regular dhamma. So min hu. So here notice we have the ha, and then on the ha we have a dhamma. Next, if we have a jazm or a sukoon and a ya, then we will write a kasra. So if we have fihi, then there is a kasra. And if we have a zair or a kasra just before, as is the case over here, then we put this thing called the khari zair, and this basically prolongs the sound. So here we will have be, he. So these are some rules, but what I want you to remember is when you see a ha, that basically means third person male. So he. And when you are reading the Quran, as long as you know that this is third person male, that's good enough. And over time, you will just see either this inverted dhamma or a regular dhamma or a kasra or this long kasra. And these are just a function of what shows up before. Now let's move to the plural case. And again, we'll have third person male, female, second person male, female, and then first person. So here I have completed the full table. Kitabuhum, this hum means their book. Kitabuhunna means their book, but we are talking about females. Kitabukum means your book, where we are referring to all of you male plural. Kitabukunna is your book, where we are talking to a group of females. and kitabuna means our book. So this is the plural form for attached pronouns. In this table, I have completed the singular, the plural, and the dual. So you need to look at this for some time and memorize all these attached pronouns. Focus initially on the singular and plural because these show up more often. The dual also comes in the Quran, so you need to know this, but it is not as frequent. In any case, I will help you learn these. The singular is relatively straightforward. It's hu, ha, ka, ki, and e. So kitabuhu, kitabuha, kitabuka, kitabuki, and kitabi. For the male plural, we take the ha from here and add a meme. So we have kitabuhum, which means their book. For female plural third person, we add this noon with the shadda. So this is the shadda. So we say kitabuhunna, and in some situations we say kitabuhinna. So this noon with a shadda is what makes it female, and noon shadda also refers to plural female. Then we come to the second person, and here again notice that we take the kaf, which is similar to what we have in singular, but we now add meme. So we say kitabukum, and we add noon shadda for the female plural second person. So this is similar to what we saw over here. We added a meme for male and we added a noon shadda for female. The same thing is happening for second person. And then first person, our book is kitabuna. Now let's come to the dual. With the dual, one thing to notice is that male and female is the same. So if we are talking about third person, we have huma. So kitabu huma would mean their book, where we are referring to two people, and it doesn't matter whether we are talking about two men or two women. And the way you can remember this is take the male hum and then just add an alif for the dual. And then for second person, the idea is the same. You take the male dual, kum, and then just add an alif. So kitabukuma would be your book, where we are talking about two people. And here again, it doesn't matter whether we are talking to two men or two women. And then kitabuna is our book. And notice here that the plural and dual are the same for the first person. Now what I want you to do is complete this table on your own. So you need to write his book in Arabic, then her book, then your book female, then your book male, your book female, and my book. So complete this table before you look at the solution. So here is hopefully what you got. So now let's look at some translations. Rabbuna Rabbus Samawati wal Ard. So here na is the attached pronoun. Rabbuna means our Lord. Rabbus Samawati wal Ard means Lord of the heavens and the earth. Now, interestingly here we have two murakkab idafis. As I've discussed before, when we have an attached pronoun, then this is considered a murakkab idafi. So this is a murakkab idafi, and Rabbus Samawati wal Ard is also a murakkab idafi. When we have two murakkab idafis like this, then this becomes a sentence. So the translation will be, our Lord is the Lord of the heavens and the earth. You might recall from earlier lessons that with a typical sentence, the subject is in a proper noun form and the predicate or the khabar is common noun. But over here, both are proper noun, and the reason is when we have two murakkab idafis like this, then even though they are both proper nouns, we still treat this as a sentence. So you can think of this as an exception to the rule that I described earlier, where subject needs to be proper and predicate is common. So that's the standard. But here when we have two murakkab idafis, then this is an exception. Next, Abu Huma Salihun. So Abu Huma means the father of those two people. So their father, Salihun, is pious. So their father, referring to two people, is pious. Sayyidul Qawmi Khadimuhum. So here again we have two murakkab idafis. So Sayyidu is the leader. Sayyidul Qawmi is the leader of the Qawm or leader of the nation. Khadimuhum is their servant. So the leader of the nation is their servant. Al-Kitabu, the book. Fawqa means over. Al-Mindati. Mindati is desk. So here we say the book. Fawqa al-Mindati. This is basically an idafa. So the book is on the desk. Kitabi is my book. Fawqa on. Mindatika. My book is on your desk. So here I have done the translation for you. Some more translations, and here I want you to try this first before you listen to the solutions. Inna Allaha, indeed Allah, and because of this Inna, Allah is in nasab form. Rabbi is my Lord, wa and Rabbukum is your Lord. Indeed Allah is my Lord. So this E over here means first person. So my Lord. Rabbukum means your Lord, where this is second person, male and plural. Ummuhu sadiqatun. So is mother, who is his mother. Sadiqatun means is truthful. So his mother is truthful. Al-Qur'anu kitabukum wa kitabuna. The Quran is your book and our book. Indana means with us. Kitabun hafizun. So kitabun is obviously book. Hafizun is protected. With us is a protected book. And I say a protected book because these are both in common noun form. Next, Allahu alimul ghaibi wa indahu ilmus sa'ah. So this means Allah is the knower of the unseen. Wa and indahu, with him. So this is the attached pronoun. Ilmus sa'ati. And with him is the knowledge of the hour. The hour is basically Judgment Day. So with him is knowledge of Judgment Day. And here I have written out the translations. Now some Quranic examples. Inna, indeed, ardi, our land, wasi'atun is spacious. So overall we can say indeed our land is spacious. Inna, indeed, rabbaka, your Lord, huwa is he. So notice this is a detached pronoun. So indeed your Lord, huwal khallaqul alim. So khallaqu means the creator, al-alim means knowledgeable. So indeed your Lord, he is the knowledgeable creator. Now this is an expression in Arabic which gives emphasis. So emphasis is coming from inna, and emphasis is coming based on the way this is written over here. He is the knowledgeable creator. Ana means me. So this is a detached pronoun. Rabbukum, your Lord. So this is an attached pronoun. Al-A'la, most supreme. So indeed I am your Lord, most supreme. So here are the translations. Wallahu waliyuhuma, and Allah, wali means protective friend. Huma is an attached pronoun referring to two people. So Allah is the protective friend of those two people. Wa and Allah Dhul Fadlil Azim. So Dhul Fadlil Azim means the possessor of Fadl, and Al Azim means the great. So Allah is the possessor of Fadl or bounty and the great one. Inna, indeed, kaida kunna. So kaida means plotting or scheming. Kunna is an attached pronoun. So indeed your plotting or your scheming, azimun is great. So indeed Your plotting, scheming is great. This is second person, so it is your plotting where someone is speaking to a group of females. That is it for this lesson.